Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your March 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. I did want to mention that the career financial Runescopes for 2016 have now been posted on my Vimeo on demand page. You can follow the link below this video to check those out. Just hit show more or tap the little arrow beneath this video if you're on a mobile device, and that'll open the details section and you can follow the link. The 2016 Love Runescopes are over there as well for those of you interested in those two areas specifically. But let's jump into March, Gemini, and see what energies are going to be playing out for you. Please do keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all of the messages will apply to you because there are hundreds of Geminis and Gemini risings and Gemini moons probably watching this video. So that's why I always encourage people to watch the video for their rising sign as well, because it will contain additional information or messages for you. Of course, the only way to get a reading that's all about you and all the messages are for you is to schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype, and they are $65 for 30 minutes. Drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. It's also in the video and down below in that same details section. Just contact me there if you want to set up an appointment. But let's see here, Gemini. What's going to be going on for you in March? Well, we have the High Priestess coming up. So she could be someone that is, for many of you, she could be coming in as a romantic interest. She could be coming in as a business partner, a family member who is wanting to partner up with you. Those of you that have like a home business, this could be someone who is wanting to offer her services or, again, help you out in some way. But with Othila here, yes, this could be someone who is just going to be very helpful in a property or real estate matter. If you are looking to move or looking to renovate your home, maybe she's an interior designer. But this is a woman who's very knowledgeable. Normally, she is very knowledgeable in things like this, spiritualism, magic. She's very intuitive, very psychic. She can tend to be a spiritual leader. Some of you this may be someone who does what I do. So many of you may be getting or consulting with readers or life coaches or seeking some sort of spiritual enlightenment, spiritual guidance, attending classes, things like that on those topics. And many of you may be getting spiritual guidance or enlightenment on topics to do with partnerships, relationships. What can I do to improve my relationship? For some of you, maybe she's a therapist. But many of you may be doing that kind of online therapy thing, because I feel like for many of you, you're operating from your home base, or this person is contacting you about your home or a home-based business. Let's see what else we've got here. I feel like that wants to go over here. Seems to fit in more with these cards over here. But we have, the Eight of Rods, which can indicate a lot of messages being exchanged, a lot of communication. It can sometimes mean the arrows of love. So for you male Geminis, again, this could be a very intuitive woman coming into your life or that you're meeting in March. And if you do meet someone new, you single Geminis out there, whether you're male or female, I've got the High Priestess here, but there could be somebody who has her same traits that is also a male. I would say you would meet this person either maybe around your neighborhood, near your home. If you live in an apartment, this could be somebody who lives in the same building. This person seems to be circulating. Maybe they're new in town or new to move in. Could be a new neighbor. The connection seems to be like you running into someone who is, right in your general environment, your immediate environment around your home. And yeah, I mean, this can sometimes mean the arrows of love, but it also just means maybe a lot of text communications, a lot of chit chatting about things that you're passionate about, because the rods are all about fire and passion. I feel like you have a lot of spiritual protection around you. And for some of you, maybe that's something you're learning. For some of you, that she's a teacher or a mentor, maybe that's what you're learning, is how to protect yourself from negative energies, how to protect your heart, guard your heart a little bit better. But Gemini, you're really usually pretty good at that. I'm sure there are exceptions out there, but because you have a lot of spiritual guidance and protection around you in March. So those of you that are interested in spirituality, in studying, in researching more about that, it seems like you are going to find one person in particular, whether you're reading her book or, watching her YouTube videos or someone who you really feel is like in tune, who knows what they're talking about. Something makes sense to you about the message. Something about the hidden mysteries of life. This person seems to have the key to that. And now I would kind of just caution some of you against investing a lot of money if this is someone coming in who is asking for money for her services, or who is wanting to invest in your business, or wanting you to kind of pool your money. Just be very careful you read any fine print if this is someone wanting, approaching you in kind of a business partnership sense, or an exchange of monies, any kind of deal like that, because maybe it's just too expensive right now. Like, you may be able to do it later, but you can't do it now. Or maybe you're going to end up feeling like the cost is too high, or that you can't, or that's a lot of money to invest for a not so quick return. There could be a lot hidden going on about any sort of investment deal. So watch your money carefully in March, Gemini, because I feel like, you need more information. There's stuff hidden about a deal. Not that you can't accept it, but you're going to want to make sure you have all that information. And I know you would anyway, but somebody could talk a pretty good game in March. Now, some of you, this could be, you may get news at your company that, some people are going to be laid off, or some people are going to be losing their jobs. Some people are going to be, there seems to be some sort of chaos, but anything that's been hidden like that, maybe that's kind of been in the wind for a while, but anything that's been hidden is going to come out in March, and it will be disheartening news. You have a lot of protection around you, though. So I feel like for most of you, this is, not going to affect you directly. But it could certainly affect people that you like, that you care about. But that's going to definitely be, for some of you, a topic of conversation. You may be a little bit like, oh, God, what am I going to do? You may be wondering, because it seems like nobody's sure, who's staying, who's going. So there could be some chaos around money, and just kind of getting your bearings on a financial situation. Some of you may incur some sort of big expense in March. That's another way this can work. It doesn't have to mean that, you're going to lose a job or anything. And again, I feel like most of you, you're going to be all right no matter what the situation is, because again, you've got a lot of that protection around you. But yeah, there could be something that comes up. You didn't know it was broken and suddenly it needs fixed. And it could be a rather costly expense. But again, you're going to be all right. Again, do research, do your internet research, find the best price, or find the person with the best reviews to do this for you. And I feel like you'll quickly have this sorted and out of the way. But it's like you may be feeling very positive at the beginning of the month and going really good, and then suddenly, a repair, something out of the blue that is an expensive fix, unfortunately. Or, it may not be, but it may just be that you've already spent, money on other things. So I think that's why maybe if someone's approaching you to invest, say, yeah, you know what, let me get back to you at the end of March, because it could be that, there's nothing hidden about this business deal. There's nothing kind of weird about it. It's just if you spend that money, there could be another expense that comes up. And if you threw all your money at that, you won't have it to fix whatever this is. Four of Cups is coming up in reverse as the help available to you in March. So, I feel like it's going to be actually a pretty exciting month. You will be offered something, definitely someone's help, and you're going to like what is on offer. So for many of you, I think it's going back to this person and how she figures in. So again, those of you that are single, this could be someone offering to, because we've got cups here, so someone offering to, take you out on a date, partner up with you in some way, wanting to spend time with you. I feel like emotionally and relationship-wise, it's going to be an exciting month. New developments, new closeness, even for those of you that are already coupled or have been in a long-term relationship. Maybe you're going to start having a date night, or your partner invites you to go to some event with him or her. And, maybe they haven't done that in a long time. And it seems like it'll be just the two of you in a really kind of cool thing. There is the end of a situation coming in March, but it's a positive one. I think it's one you anticipated in most cases. The thing is, even if it's not one you anticipated, with Ingwas here, it's a positive change. It is moving you into a more fruitful, fertile period. And it is kind of getting you and your partner, in some cases, to a more positive place or a more positive location. Some of you may be looking to, because we were talking real estate or property at the beginning, you may be moving from one location to another and getting away from some pesky neighbors, or maybe you lived too close to some family members that someone you or your mate doesn't really get along with. So, or maybe you are leaving a work situation. You're taking another job, and for some of you, maybe it is at a loss. Maybe you'll be making less money, but it's more interesting to you. It's something you're more passionate about. It's something you're more in line with. And it's a company where things aren't hidden and everything's very transparent. So yeah, definitely an ending of one situation and the start of a new one in March. And for some of you, it will be a financial situation. For others of you, it will be a relationship, whether it's a new one coming in. And I feel like the change is going to be gradual either way. But even if you're coupled up, there's something that the two of you are embarking on together. Or maybe you're going to just try to do things a little bit differently, try to maybe repair a relationship. Some of you, maybe this is, a marriage or couples counseling. Maybe that's who that person is. And she's suggesting that you try these things to maybe bring the spark back or rediscover that emotional connection. And I think many of you will be very successful. Those of you that are single, again, this is going to be, I feel like this is a person you see rather regularly, because I'm still seeing, yes, this is shifting, but it's more of like a gradual thing. And it's like you kind of flirt with each other maybe every morning on your way in the elevator or something. Because again, it's someone in your immediate environment. Those of you starting a new job, maybe it's a new coworker that you're kind of making eyes at each other. But the Eight of Swords is at the end, and Esau. So that indicates, you're no longer worrying about a situation. It's done. It's been put on ice. So whatever concerns you may have, whether it's around, work, your financial situation, someone with this, business proposition for you, your relationship or someone new in your life, you're not going to be worried about it by the end of March. So if you start March kind of having some insomnia or not being able to turn your mind off at night, because you're worrying about one particular problem, I think you're going to get the answers that you need, because nothing says answers more than the Eight of Rods, because this is a lot of answers. This is all the answers to all of your questions. So those will be answered, you know, the secrets will be revealed. Whatever has been hidden will come out. Patience is just necessary. Again, you're in the middle of processes. In some cases, some are ending and new ones are starting, and then others are still, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Some of you may be taking a break at the end of March, because this can also just mean, oh, I'm just going to do nothing this weekend. I'm just, you know, it's been a month of a lot of stuff, a lot of excitement, a lot of changes, and I am just going to take a rest. So, yeah, by the end of the month, you may need to take a little weekend to just relax with your honey, or relax at home and recharge your batteries. And you'll be able to do that because your mind won't be racing, worrying yourself to death about whatever maybe you were at the beginning of the month, because you will have gotten all the answers that you needed. So that is what I see, Gemini, for March. Good luck with that, and I will see you back here in April.